Hi, Michael Israel here with John L. Scott. Now that we're into August, let's take a look at the real estate market through the full month of July. But let's do something a little bit different this time. Let's compare the market in Seattle versus the Eastside. To a large extent, we would assume that the markets are pretty similar between Seattle and Eastside. It's all part of the kind of greater Seattle metro area, so they're not going to really vary all that much on one side of the lake versus the other. And that's true if we're looking at some key metrics like total active inventory, which is very similar between Seattle and Eastside, both of which are at 15-year highs. Also similar if we're looking at month supply of condos specifically, both of which, whether you're in Seattle or Eastside, are up over 6 months supply. Also, both of which are at 15-year highs. It's also very similar if you're looking at year-over-year change in median sale price for condos. Both Seattle and Eastside are down year-over-year between 3 and 5%. The greater reduction being on the Eastside, but still both down year-over-year. But where we see the greatest disparity between Seattle and the Eastside is when we look at single-family houses specifically. First, let's start with median sale price. In Seattle, year over year, median sale price is basically flat. On the east side, though, median sale price for single-family houses is actually down 4.7% year over year. Let's look at pending sales. Seattle pending sales are down year to date, but still higher than they were in 2023 and 24. On the other hand, on the east side, pending sales are also down significantly, but they're actually at a 5-year low. And then finally, let's look at months of inventory, which kind of sums up the story. So months of inventory across the board is increasing. However, in Seattle, for single-family houses, net of townhouses, we are currently at 2.4 months of inventory. Whereas on the east side, for months of inventory, we're up to 4.3 for single-family houses. So bottom line, in Seattle for a single-family house, it is still a seller's market. Whereas on the east side, if we're defining a balanced market as 4 months of inventory, we're pretty much tipped over to a buyer's market for a single family house on the east side. If you have any questions, please DM me, and thanks for watching.